Hello, YouTube. This is my first real video. I used to post things, but they're short and very simple. This is my first video on my new channel. You already know the name if you're watching the video. So, this video is going to be similar to Mike Goes Boom. If you already seen that video, this is basically similar to that. So, if you want to basically rewatch a video you might have already saw, then you can. But if you're a beginner or intermediate player, which this is what that video is more based for, I recommend watching this. Especially if you're struggling with getting silver lines, like say you finally research the M4 Sherman, right? It costs a bunch of silver lines for beginners, and you don't always have a lot of silver lines. And when I say intermediate, the reason why too is because it's almost like a midlife crisis where you're trying to research those rank 4s or some of the later rank 3s and stuff, and they just cost a lot of silver lines even though you already got enough RP for them. So I'm gonna try and make this video under 15 minutes. The longest it's probably gonna be is 20, but this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter video. Not extremely long, but not that short either. So this is what I recommend. If you're a beginner and you're watching this video, then you're just thinking to yourself, well, that's a premium tank, isn't it? Yes, it is, the Cobra King. It's just the premium version of the normal Jumbo Sherman. And if you don't know what the Jumbo Sherman is, it's basically a souped up M4 Sherman with enough armor on the turret and around the lower plate to deflect Tiger rounds. And it's at 4.7. And you look at this, right, this armor, and you're like, that's so weak though. Well, actually, there's a 100mm plate behind that, and in total, the thickness is around 140-ish. This is a pretty beastly tank. Now, the only reason I covered this up with the the bushes is I'll get on to that later. So, like I was saying, this is probably the best tank in game as BR, only because nothing can really kill it, and that's why it's so good for grinding silver lions. This thing is one of the best tanks for grinding. It is a premium, you don't need the premium, but if you're going to spend some money on this game, if you're a beginner, do not spend money on this game until you know you're going to play it. If you are playing it right now and you like it, sure, go for it. I do not recommend at all going for the XM1 or the premium helicopter or the new jets. Do not go for that yet. Now, the reason why I am basically saying not to get it is because this game, let's just say, is greedy, and you probably already know that if you're an intermediate player. But when I mean greedy, it's just to get to tanks like the Abrams. Honestly, spending money is the only real way for you to have fun in this game. It's not the only way, it's just to actually get the vehicles you want, you might have to spend money. And this is one of those vehicles for grinding. It's fun, it's good at grinding, and with the premium account, I can get at least 50,000 silver lines in a good game. In a really good game, 70,000. I get about 600,000 in 3 hours with premium, and this is the premium version. So, all in all, this tank is really good at grinding. The gun, which I didn't address yet, the gun is decent. It's a Sherman gun, and that's a pretty decent butt. It's not that good at killing anything above its BR. Below its BR, it's, in my opinion, perfectly fine. I use the M61 shot. Most people use the M72 because it's AP got buffed ever since the French were in the game. But the M72, I just feel like it never one-shots. It always feels like a 3-shot. And that's why I use the M61 most of the time. If you get up-tiered, use the T45. For Tigers on the front, if they're not angled, or on their side. On the side of a Tiger, M72 will go through, not the M61 though. If you get down-tiered, M61. At your tier, M61. Anything above your tier, M72. So, all in all, the reason why I picked this shell is because it's so much better at one-shotting than this. Unless you get a really good shot on the ammo or something, it will not one-shot. This has 65 grams of explosive mass. And that might not sound like much, but some tanks only have 10 or 4 and 100mm guns. Some of them, not all of them. So this thing is a one-shot machine if you pen at its battle rating. And the reason why you get so many silver lions as well is because most of the time you get 5 to 10 plus kills. My highest kill game in this was 15 kills. It's just really good at what it does. It's highly survivable, 5 crew members. It's just a really good Sherman, basically. And so, I'm gonna get into a game. If it takes too long to load, I'm probably gonna edit this. If it doesn't take long to load, probably not gonna edit it. But if the video goes too long, I'll just edit it. So I'm taking with me Cobra King, obviously, and the M18 with the M16. I'm most likely not going to use the M18 because I'm most likely going to survive. It's going to be kind of funny if I immediately die, showing you how overpowered this tank is. But if I do die, I'll go into the M18. And the M18, for some reason, in arcade is 4.7. In realistic, I'm pretty sure it's 5.3, which I do not know why. But it is, so. The reason why I'm taking this instead of something like M4A1 is because, well, battle rating 5.0. You want something at your battle rating or below it. The reason why I'm also not taking something like this is I gotta train the crew and I didn't really focus on it that much. If I did, I probably would have took the M6A1. So yeah, it's taking a little long to load, so I'm going to edit it right around here. And we're back. It's been around 2.5 minutes on Normandy. Well, not in the game, but waiting for the game. I will address, I'm going to make another video. It's going to be a tutorial on Golden Eagles. Now, it's not really, there's no true way to really get Golden Eagles for free. The only real way you can actually do it is through inviting your friends to play. If you have a friend that really wants to play War Thunder or just hasn't got it yet, tell them to play it. And if they get to a rank 2 vehicle, you get 70,000 silver lions. If they get to a rank 3 vehicle, you get like 200 or 500 silver lions, or not silver lions, like Golden Eagles, I don't know. They get to a rank 5, that's when you get 2,500 Golden Eagles. And that's basically their only real way to get them for free. Other than that though, never really tried it, because not many people play this game, but, you know, I'm like one of the only kids who does not play Fortnite and plays War Thunder, which most people is pretty surprising. And in my opinion, most people might think this is cringy. Well, that's just life, isn't it?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I just utterly love the fact that I am just talking about how good this tank is and immediately die. Okay, so right there was a little bit unlucky because I had no idea there's a T-34 right there, especially the 85 version. 85 version can kill you from the side, not the front, and he did. And so that demonstrates how the side is penetrable. It's easy to kill. And this KV-85 is shooting at me. There's no point in even shooting at him because he can't pen me, I can't pen him. It doesn't really matter if he shoots at me. It's kind of funny how I even called what was going to happen. But hopefully I can demonstrate to you how I can make silver lions. Now if this game doesn't go well, I'll probably have to edit the video and make a brand new clip. If I cannot get a decent clip, I will probably just play until I get one, and I'll put it in this video. Now, okay, let's see. There we go. That's a one-shot potential of this tank. Let's see what's up here. It's another jumbo. Okay, weak spot is that machine gunner's port. I can't pen him right now, I don't think. But we could try. Nope, cannot. Okay. Achilles, we need to kill that. That thing can, I don't know if it can pen us, but... Dang it, okay. He's dead, so let's wait for that Achilles pop out if he does. If he's dumb enough to pop out. Obviously right there. I'll let this for the other jumbo to move up. Oh, Achilles is dead. Okay, that's good. This is the T-34 that killed me earlier. We can pen him right there. Yep. Okay. This is basically just demonstrating how this tank... I'm not really demonstrating armor right now. I'm kind of more demonstrating the gun. Oh, another jumbo. He tried to shoot me in my machine gun port. Tried shooting him too, didn't work. You basically can't pen each other as of right now. Gonna try to use APCR for the machine gun port. Okay, come see, that's how you can pen it. One of the only ways you can actually pen it. From the front at least. Now this is a little risky, but I am pushing up. Gonna try to kill it from the side if I can. We lost 2 crew members. Okay, that was bad on that part. I should have waited. Almost reloaded, and... Nope, not yet. Aw, dang it. Okay. Wasn't amazing, but did get a kill assist. I need help with my friend right here. Yeah, let's see... Can't really see... Nope, didn't go through. He can't pen me, 95% sure. Okay, where's the green? Looking for it. There it is. Oh wait, nope. Dude, I swear the M6A1 has such trolley armor for some guns. Just the way it says green, but in reality it's more red. IS-1, I know where you penned me. At least, let's see. Wait, yeah. Any tank like the IS-1 has a pen of 143, so that's your only weakness to some better tanks. We did get up tiered this match, so like I said, unless you get down tiered, getting down tiered is basically the most amazing thing in the world. Getting up tiered, I'll just say usable. I'm not gonna say it's trash, because it's not. You still get kills, it's just not as good. When you get down tiered, it's like the equivalent of... It's basically like this. It's like you getting... It's gonna sound stupid, but it's like you getting a Coca-Cola versus you getting apple juice, basically. Honestly, that kind of sounds stupid, but it's the only thing I can really think of. Okay, I'm 10. Let's see... Where... Okay. I don't know how that did nothing, because it hit his breach, but... Okay, there we go. If you didn't know, the M18 gets a 76mm gun, which is a lot better than the 75. Even though it's a millimeter larger, and if you don't know this, okay, you could have a 57mm gun and it has more pen than a 76. It just, oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, like I was saying, a 57 could have more pen and more explosive than a 76, even though it's a smaller round. So, for instance, it's like the ZSU 57 has twin 57 mils. That's why it's called ZSU 57. But the guns seem weak because they're only 57s. But saying but a lot. It has 120 mils of pen versus the 75s around 90 to 110. So you can understand what that means. Some smaller rounds have more pen. You know, I'm just risking it at this point. I just want to kill this dude. It's kind of hard to have commentary. That looked like I killed him, even though that KV2 literally shot just before I shot, so it looked like I killed him. It's kind of funny. What was I saying? It's kind of hard to commentate while you are trying to concentrate at the same time. It can be very difficult. That's very surprising. Okay, shot. This is when I shoot. Still no. I know it's yellow, but sometimes even though it's yellow, it goes through. 230, about 234 is dead. Here, let's see. This is newbie looking, I know. I just, dude. Whatever. Not even assist. I damaged his track, but whatever. I just want to kill that dude really quickly because I saw green right there at times and sometimes saw red, so it's kind of hard to really predict what was going to happen. You're now capping, what is it? A-okay. This video is a little lengthy, I will say that. The moment the battle ends, that's when the video ends, and so on and so on. Next video I'm going to make is, like I said, more about golden eagles and what you should do with them. When you start out, I'm pretty sure you have 200 start out with. That's enough to get, I think, one premium vehicle of, like, rank 1, I'm pretty sure. And I would not go for, I break just in time. I would not go for a video. I would go for probably, save it for parts and FP on certain tanks. Instead of you having to grind, it's so useful having that ability. I sure shot. I really just kind of choked there, honestly. Hopefully, I can demonstrate to you how many silver lines you actually get. Like I said, do not spend your money on this game until you know you're gonna play it. Like me, I've spent money to get to F100. I probably could have got there without spending any money. It's just, this game just takes very long to actually, get things like that. Okay, so how many we got? Okay, so on a decent game, that's what this is. A decent game, got 30,000. Now, for an intermediate player, that's good. Most players actually struggle. They'll play something like a P51 and only get about, for me at least, without premium, 5,000, 10,000. So it's kind of like, you can see here how you will make triple that. And this is with premium though. I recommend getting premium if you're okay, you know what, instead of getting a premium vehicle, get premium, because on every vehicle basically it gets a premium vehicle boost. That makes sense for limited time versus you having a vehicle forever, but it's for every vehicle, tank, or aircraft. If you're a pilot and you have nothing for tanks, that is going to be my next video, and probably after that I'm gonna do mainly tutorials, and then I might make a second channel on just random videos. But yeah, this is Sputnik signing off.